I think it's funny how everybody's true colors are coming out, especially the black people.
A few moments later.
Oh, and since you want to learn Spanish so bad, tú eres una puta gorda que aparte de negra eres blanca.
And it only took you 3 seconds flat for you to show your true colors after coming on this app and being a beggar, begging for help from the black community. If you're going to call someone a fat black WHO, don't cower behind a coded language. Say it to their face.
Black people, because y'all are quick to forget what country you guys fled to shelter when you were slaves. You're quick to forget when Black Lives Matters movement was happening, who was right there next to y'all.
I can guarantee that it wasn't you, boo-boo. Most of y'all like to parrot this one talking point about Mexico, but never talk about how slavery was abolished by a black indigenous president named Vicente Guerrero. He also helped liberate Mexico from Spain, but what did more conservative Mexicans do to their black indigenous president after they were done using him to gain liberation? They executed him because he was pushing for Afro-Indigenous equality. After Mexicans used him to gain their liberation, they backstabbed him, and it tracks to this day. Ma'am, the easiest, most effective thing that you can do to protect yourself and preserve your rights is to vote, and the Latino community couldn't even do that. Latinos largely voted for your own oppression, and now you have the audacity to think the black community is obligated to help you fix what you broke. Latinos, the call...
We traced the call. It's coming from inside the house. You hear me? It's coming from inside the house.
Fix your own house, Latinos.
And isn't it funny how all of them now are coming out on the internet and they are doing all these rape to the cis slurs towards black people? It's giving, you were always like this. You actually never liked black people in the very first beginning.
I think it's funny how everybody's true colors are coming out.
And then what really kept killing me about this whole thing, she think the African Americans that ran up to Mexico and the African Americans still in America the same. She talk about, so when you guys were slaves, you had to run to Mexico to seek shelter, and them niggas still up there. Them slaves who run to Mexico, they descendants is still in America. Still in Mexico. Like, they ain't got shit to do with us. Like, you slow as fuck. You dumb as hell talking about something. You guys had to seek shelter in Mexico. My ancestors ain't never seek shelter in Mexico. They got their ass whooped all up and down South Carolina. Like, I promise you, they ain't never left South Carolina. They ain't never left South Carolina to go no for Mexico. Like, what are you talking about?
It would literally not take you to 3 seconds, literally just 3 weeks that we are into this Trump administration, to voice out how ray to the cis you are towards black people. Because no, you cannot tell me just because black people did not show up to your little protest against Trump, against the decisions that you made, now you got the right, or you're so angry right now you can be raised to the cis towards black people and have the guts to come out on internet and disrespect black people like that. Interesting.
You want to come on the internet and be racist for no reason. It's crazy how we just can sit back and mind our business and we still tend to get up under the skin like yours. Like, what did we do to you? What black person hurt your feelings? And I'm going to make that call. I will. They're going to get you and your 2 kids. You're a mom. You're a single mom with 2 kids, and you want to come on the internet and be racist. Go focus on your kids and stop focusing on us black folks. That's why your baby daddy left your ass.
Every single person who used their 2% of energy to march with black people during the George Floyd era is literally going to come out and say, black people, you should be standing with us because we marched with you during the BLM movement. Now you are quiet. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Maskunda Esther. If you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. Thank you guys so much for supporting me, loving me, liking, sharing my videos. I really do appreciate you guys so much. 16,000 of you, I really do appreciate you. Now, I am very pissed today. Like, this entire MAGA, FAFO, Trump situation and Elon Musk and the Latino community, it has really awakened a lot of thorns within people's hearts, most especially towards the black community. Like, I don't know if it's me who feels like this, but you guys tell me what you think in the comment section, how you feel about this entire situation. Like, ever since Mexicans, Latinas, Latinos, the Latino community in general, Hispanics, when they realized that, oh damn, we made a choice to put someone in power who does not have our good interests at heart, and they pretended like as if they didn't know. I feel like after they are getting their FAFO moment, they are literally trying to gaslight black people into not doing things for them. Like, do you guys remember when the 92% in the beginning, when they said we are literally going to sit at home, we're not going to help white people, white women that want to use us marching on the streets? Where is the protest? How did it go? Did white women put their asses out there in the streets to go and do whatever they were supposed to do? No, it failed. They failed to do it. And I got to realize this is why they were depending so much on black women. And I am just sick and tired of these people always trying to use black people as a shield. You understand? You wake up, you do your protest, you want black women to lead you, to join you, because you want to use them for clout, you want to use them as shields. I don't even remember which creator I saw say it. Like, I am sick and tired of these people trying to use black people as shields, you know? And then they had a decision to make, and of which black people have been warning. Like, I don't know. Like I told you guys, at this point, we need to make black people in America Jesus, because you guys be saving everyone. I tell you, from us Africans, we are dumb sometimes in the head. We do things and we side with the whites, something with the Latino community. You be trying to get everyone closer together, trying to remind everyone like, you are far from the white will never see you as close to them. And I feel like for the Latinos, for Trump, they feel like, oh, they will be closer to the whites if they voted this man. Look at the Arabs for Trump. Like, literally everyone is having their FAFO moment, and it's like someone wronging you and they tell you, but it was your fault. I wronged you. It was your fault. You know, I don't understand why everyone is calling out black people. And let me tell you, one thing that I like about black women, they will not keep quiet. And I love to see it when black men have the back of black women. Because let me tell you, this young woman, she never saw it coming. But she got a lesson. She got a lesson so much that she went and deleted nearly every video that she had talked badly about black people. Now, because why do we have to deal with such energy, ladies and gentlemen?
I think it's funny how everybody's true colors are coming out, especially the black people.
I was gonna comment, but it was just easier to stitch it. So let's do this. So let's be real here. Not every single slave, because it was literally millions of us, not every single slave went to Mexico. So coming to us and saying this little point that you have, it doesn't really hold that much weight that you think it does, Sweet Pea. And even though we did go over there, we were still beat and still treated very poorly. So it's like, it's still not enough. It's not enough. I'm sorry, it's not enough. And during Black Lives Matter, white people were there. Chinese people were there. Indians were there. There were plenty of different types of races of people there. You were not the only one. The issue is you were triggered. You saw black people, some black people say bad things about you, and you got triggered. And then you, after you sat there and basically asked for help, you sat there in Spanish, called us some whores, and that's crazy because it's like you deleted it. You reposted this video, but repost the other video where you called us a whore. Do that. See, the thing is, we live together. You know, when Latinos came over here, y'all came to our hoods. So it's like, we live together. We know how y'all is. Y'all can even have a darker sister without making fun of her. And you think we're going to sit here and jump up for you? No, y'all made y'all own pot. Now y'all got to stir and sit in that shit, my guy. Listen, any slave that's from over there in Mexico, I'm sorry, I've been laughing this whole time because it's so funny to me. Any slave that was over there in Mexico is probably still over there. Any black person that's right here, right now in America that probably don't know a lick of Spanish, our ancestry most likely goes back to the beginning of America, my guy. And instead of making videos and finding reasons to hate black people, because I know there's no black people in your life, because if there was black people in your life, you would have never went on there in Spanish calling us some whores. There's no black people in your life, so why are you coming on the internet trying to find us? Stop making videos about us. The people you probably, I know you don't have no black people in your life. and make videos about the people that are doing what they're doing to your people right now. Go do that.
And when it pisses me off because we are in a moment, the N-word is very sensitive in the Black community. Even us as Africans, we just like learning that it's a sensitive thing to African Americans because of the history, the word, the N-word holds. And I feel like Black people just give that leverage to, the Latino community to be free to, be as close as you can to Black culture. You are included in, we feel you, we want you to be closer to home. And it's okay, because I have seen so damn way many times where I see the Latino community even, do things that the Black community does, say words that like are exempt, like other people can't say it, but like the Latino community, Black people are kind of like, oh, we're closer, you're close to home, it's okay. 2 minutes later, it's the same people that are coming out with their biases towards Black people. I'm like, you've been there hiding, not even hiding, pretending, because I feel like it's pretending. It's pretending. People have been pretending that they are on the same side as Black people, but then they betray Black people, and then when their karma reaches them, they still want to blame Black people for their karma. Like, I don't understand why everyone wants to blame Black people for their karma. It just doesn't make sense. And I really do appreciate, like, these Asian women, I really do appreciate it when allies, because me, I'm tired of like those allies that be like, oh, we're here with you, yeah, we support you, we're here with you on the same side, and then they basically never do anything. I'm just sick and tired of that. So I really do appreciate those that say they are allies and they don't leave their allyshipness in the comment section, but they come out and call out people, be it their own people, be it in their households, in their churches, in their communities, or openly like this on social media.
Any Latino using this talking point that Latinos showed up for BLM should be embarrassed.
You're quick to forget when Black Lives Matters movement was happening, who was right there next to y'all.
This transactional attitude, as if Latinos did Black people a favor, as if Black people should be grateful. No. You showed up to BLM marches to march for yourselves against oppression that also affects Latinos. Latinos deal with almost the same injustices as Black people do. Our prisons are disproportionately filled with brown people right alongside Black people. Any civil rights wins by the Black community is a win for Latinos and all other marginalized groups of people, whether you show up to a BLM march or not. So congratulations for showing up to a BLM protest to fight for your own rights. No one owes you anything.
If everyone is going to use the ideation of, oh, we marched with you during BLM movement, you're supposed to come out for us. Who built the country that you're in? Clearly, it's not white people that built that country, because white people, they colonized. That's what they did. They colonized. They found Native Americans there, and they decided to colonize America. That is what they do. Okay? So you, the Mexicans, who paved the way for you? Honestly, who paved the way? So since day one, ever since an African American was shipped from Africa in slavery days, they've been trying to make way for you. So how much more does the Latino community want Black people to go for them? Honestly, because even Jesus Christ, when he went to Calvary and he said it's all done, you still need to say, God, I am sorry. You still need to come and say, in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit, I acknowledge I am wrong. God, I have broken your law. I acknowledge I'm a sinner. Please forgive me. No, Mexicans, Latinos, they don't want to acknowledge that. No, they don't want. They want to be like, oh, we voted for Trump. Now it didn't work out for us. But Black people, why? It angers me. Why? And you know what? It's a pity, but ladies and gentlemen, for me, let me tell you, the reality is some of the things, not even some of the things, most of the things that create division and create generational divisions, this is how they start. Yeah, we might be thinking, oh, it's 2025, we're moving forward, this is, no! We know damn well how the white man has instilled discrimination in their kids, and generations and generations and generations of discrimination towards black people until today. That even you go in nursery schools, still the white kids are being, they're segregating themselves away from the blacks. It's still in the households, it's still in the blood, this is how things start. And how do we wake up from what used to be a beautiful connection of Latinos literally being immersed into the black culture to them waking up and blaming black people for everything that they did wrong? Like as if black people told them, you know what? We told you the way to hell is this side. If you want to go to heaven, go this side. And then Latinos, they decided like, you know what? Maybe if I go to hell, maybe I'll end up finding heaven there. When they have told you clearly this is the road to hell, they decided to take the road to hell, and now they are claiming black people, why aren't we in heaven? And they're claiming black people, why aren't we in heaven? Like, do you think black people are Jesus Christ, that even when you go in hell, they will reach there and change your decisions and bring you back to heaven when they want you already? It's a pity, man. It's a pity to see this. It's a pity because the connection was so good just for me to find out that Latinos wanted to be close to white as possible, which is very wrong. And it's a pity because I feel like every person of color in America decided like to separate themselves far away from the black Americans, like the Indians. Arab Americans, for God's sake, knowing very damn well the white man that they're going to vote for is the same person who caused the unsettlement in the Gaza. Now the Mexicans. I feel like every person of color just decided to do whatever they could to be as far away from the black community and as close to whiteness. And whiteness is whiteness, yeah. Let me tell you. Even you touch it just like this, a spot will come. And that's how white people are. You touch them with your skin of color spot, it will be noticeable. It will be what? It will be noticeable. That's the reality. And until you wipe it away, which white people will always do. Donald Trump will always prioritize his people. He will wipe away any dirt that he sees so he stays white. That is what we call an ethnic cleansing. Who doesn't get it? I'm not too educated, but like the bare minimum is Latinos, they should be knowing that, most especially when they live in America. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. But you know what? Shots fired. Always. Better know. Black people will come through. Oh, the rants. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.